The time now, it's 5 o'clock on this Friday afternoon, July 11th, 2014 on a Friday afternoon. Time now for Warren J. PJ Wiggins, the late hour report, the evening report, Friday evening, July the 11th, 2014. Good evening everybody, our current conditions at 5 o'clock in North Massachusetts got a temperature of 76 degrees, our temperature with most skies, humidity of 54 degrees, wind speed east by 5 miles per hour, humidity 54%, barometer 3.18 inches, dew about 58 degrees, and visibility 10 miles, heat index of 78 degrees. Let's take a look at our radar scope, and it shows a line of rain showers off the east central portions of Nova Scotia and off the central coast of Nova Scotia, and spotty rain showers in north central and southeastern portions of Prince Edward Island, and a line of rain showers in the Atlantic coastline, and a line of showers off the Carolina coastline, stretching down for Georgia, down for Florida, and stretching down the Gulf states here. And seeing some rain showers in central and western UP and Michigan up in the southern.
This is now.
And
owner Dan Gilbert.
West central Ontario and the north central Minnesota with a few thunderstorms mixed wind in it. Line of rain showers in southeastern Wisconsin, down for northern Illinois, down for western Illinois, down for Iowa and Nebraska, and
fans are scrambling.
Take a look at the Chicago radar, and it shows spotty rain showers around the Chicago area and moderate bands of rain for the northern suburbs of Chicago. Where? And take a look at the Milwaukee radar here, and it is spotty rain showers and some storms here around the Milwaukee area. So those of you have a evening and commute in the Milwaukee and the Chicago areas, you're gonna contend with some rain showers this evening here, and a line of showers and storms from northeastern Mexico and curving up into eastern Arizona and up into New Mexico, up into Utah, Colorado, down for Wyoming, and then stretching down for southern to hold northern Nevada, down for Oregon, and down for southern Minnesota here.
Plain dealer. The headline simply reads home, with LeBron doing his patented powder toss into the air.
Rain showers in the north central and northwestern portions of Alberta and west central Saskatchewan here.
Soak it up now because things are changing later on in the weekend.
Later in the weekend, I want to really emphasize that today was.
Sky loop shows a couple of batch clouds coming from Nova Scotia, stretching to the Atlantic seaboard coming in Georgia and Florida, and a batch clouds coming from southeastern Louisiana for southern Mississippi, and a line of clouds coming from the Great Lakes and stretching in Iowa down for Nebraska, stretching down Wyoming and stretching down Four Corner region and down to Mexico, and then stretching west to southern Idaho, down for northern Nevada, then down to Oregon, and then down for the Pacific Coast. There. Alright, let's take a look at our map situation here. Station front from northeastern California, stretching down for the Rockies, and cold front from the Dakotas up in the northwestern Minnesota up in Ontario. Warm front from Kansas and a warm front from Oklahoma, stretching down for the Gulf states and down for the Carolinas, and stretching down for the Atlantic seaboard up into Nova Scotia. For the bottom from south central South Dakota down for western Nebraska, and stretching all the way down for western Kansas, Oklahoma, and down for Texas. For the bottom from southeastern Texas and north central Mexico, and the front bottom down for the Gulf of California. And we got low pressure in Four Corner region, western Kansas, Gulf of California, and Georgia, while high pressure in the Gulf of Mexico and off the Louisiana coastline, high pressure way off the Carolinas and north upstate New York and eastern Michigan in southern Alberta. 71 degrees at temperature in Boston. It's 84 in Washington D.C., 80 in Atlanta, 89 in Miami, 89 in Brownsville, 95 in Dallas, Texas, 84 in Kansas City, 79 in Chicago and Minneapolis. It's 90 in Albuquerque, 91 in Denver, 78 in Salt Lake City, 73 in Los Angeles, 70 in San Francisco, 82 in Seattle, and it's 69 in Great Falls, Montana. Current conditions around the region, we got 71 degrees at temperature in Boston. It's 80 in Pittsburgh, 78 in Bedford, 75 out in Beverly, 78 in Gloucester, it's 80 in Lawrence, it's 76 in Worcester, 80 in Sturbridge, 84 in Webster, and in Milford, 71 in Boston, 77 out in Newton, 78 in Taunton, 78 in New Bedford, it's 72 in Plymouth, 81 in Smithfield, 77 in TF Green, and in Pressley, 73 in Buckeye, at 77 in Falmouth, 33 in Chatham, 76 in Marshfield, 66 in Nantucket, and in Cape Cod Bay, 72 in Provincetown, 80 in Springfield, and in Amherst, and in Greenfield, 76 in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and Bennington, Vermont, 78 in Albany, New York, 77 in North Adams, at 79 in Keene, 76 in Jeffrey, 77 in Concord, 80 in Manchester, 81 in Nashua, 88 in Portsmouth, Hampshire, it's 84 in Winslow, 83 in Hartford, 83 in New Britain, 79 in Waterbury, 81 in Danbury, and in Bridgeport, it's 85 in New Haven, 75 in Long Island Sound, it's 81 in New York City, 80 in Nissel, and 76 out in Montauk.
7 people, including 3 children, died here.
Forecast discussion around the country here. Heavy rain and strong thunderstorms expected to impact portions of the central plains of the Midwest. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will persist across the southeast and the southwest, and unseasonably cold weather expected to begin impacting the northern tier of the United States by Sunday. A large area of showers and thunderstorms are expected to develop across the central plains tonight and progress into the Midwest and Ohio Valley by tomorrow and Sunday. To the direction of the warm area to the south, cooler area moving in from the north end of the moisture streaming up to the front of the southwest of the United States and Central Rockies, that there should be plenty of instability and moisture clears into a few of these storms over the next couple of days. There are a band of more organized thunderstorms are expected to develop in the northern and frontal boundary, currently draped front to the central plains and move across the Mississippi Valley tomorrow and in the Midwest by this evening. And some storms capable of producing severe weather and flash flooding. And elsewhere, showers and thunderstorms will continue to persist across the southeast and southwest portions of the country and the southeast. A slowly weakening stationary boundary combined with the already hot and humid conditions will keep the weather in the forecast all weekend. The backwest monsoonal flow funneling up northward out of the tropical Pacific will also keep the southwest and Central Rockies wet all weekend as well.
Continues right now on WCDB.com.
Finally, well advertised.
Click on community.
And
We want to get you back to the breaking news.
usually large start unseasonably cool air is expected to plunge southward into the northern plains and the upper Midwest states by Sunday. High temperature of the day may be struggling to get out of the 60s with it just below normal and may feel more typical of autumn than summer.
4:10 this afternoon, after experiencing engine problems, this plane is
Forecast discussion in New England here, and it shows dry and beautiful mid-July weather continues by Saturday. Humid and unsettled weather returns late Sunday into early next week. With periods of showers and thunderstorms, there will be potential for some severe weather, localized flash flooding, but it's too early to give more details. And high pressure overhead will result in a very nice and comfortable night after the middle of July. That really giving us clouds with dissipate and after sunset allowed the skies to become mostly clear skies, giving a relatively dry air mass, and the periods for this time of the year lows should fall well done. In the 50s, most locales, and even the urban areas at that time, most of the provinces should see lows bottoming out between 60 and 65 degrees. There,
Probably just as well. The cats now on dry bedding with ample food and water, they can move around. The dogs have clean cages and are getting more exercise. 10 days ago, the conditions were rough for animals that had already been through abandonment or in some cases abuse. Trouble at the shelter could have gone on for years.
right? Trouble diversion 9, 35 miles per hour, wind speed, wind gust 45. It's gonna put the Guam in the next 6 to 12 hours there as a tropical storm here, bringing rain and some wind there.
He said the staff was trying, but
Well, I haven't seen training or I haven't had a staff meeting in years. The staff was kind of dead, and the animals needed more attention. Big baby,
And tomorrow's weather, we'll see another winter on tap. 77 to 86 for tomorrow.
I got one meal today. It means so much more.
And we will see 78 to 84 for Sunday. So a beautiful weekend on tap. Alright, let's take a look at our tech cam forecast, and it shows a beautiful evening on store for tonight. Alright, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this.
Dorchester man faces charges accused of taking pictures of a woman's skirt. Traffic police arresting the star at the MBTA downtown crossing station yesterday.
For tonight, we are gonna see Putchbog after 5 a.m. Mobile's podcast got low 56 degrees and east wind about 6 miles per hour in common evening. For Saturday, Putchbog before 8 a.m. Mobile, sunny skies down here 86 degrees and calm wind becoming up about 5 to 9 miles by the afternoon. For Saturday night, Putchbog after 5 a.m. Mobile's podcast got low 60 degrees and south wind about 5 to 7 miles per hour. For Sunday, Putchbog before 8 a.m. Mobile's mostly sunny skies down here 82 degrees south wind about 6 to 14 miles per hour. Sunday night, slight chance of showers between 9 p.m. and 1 a.m. and then slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 a.m. and then some storms produce heavy rain, mostly clouds, skies, low. 70 degrees is top with about 10 miles per gust size, 20 miles per chance of precipitation, 20%.
Major delays in Boston early.
Monday night and Monday, chance of showers and thunderstorms, storms produce heavy rain. January 2 at low about 72 degrees and chance of precipitation, 40 to 60%. Tuesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms, some storms produce heavy rain, most clouds, skies, high up 80, low about 68 degrees and chance of precipitation, 40 to 60%. And for Wednesday, chance of showers and thunderstorms, some storms produce heavy rain, partly sunny skies, high about 81, low about 63 degrees. And chance of precipitation 30%. Thursday, partly sunny. Thursday, partly sunny to podcast skies, high about 82, low about 61 degrees. And Friday, most sunny skies, high 82 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the day. A pleasant evening on store for tonight.
Sends users an electronic notification when someone in its network is about to leave a nearby public metered
This is
free parking space. The driver
Peter. Channel news time is now
and Haystack
5:09.
But the real owner of those parking spaces, the city of Boston, says Haystack should not be profiting from public property.
And this is PJ.
We're going to allow people to get a squad.
Time now for the traffic event shows 128.
That's not going to
A parking lot from Lexington all the way down to
San Francisco.
Randolph on the 128 southbound side. The northbound
You in Boston
side also from the Braintree split to 24 due to
should consider opting out of Boston.
accident on
For a parking space and you
Route 3 north on the Braintree split.
perhaps you're heading down to the Cape.
128 northbound, a little slow doing an accident in Kenton Stretch near 95. And another accident on 128 south on exit 42, so trust us for extra time even at 120 here. And also another accident on
Some problem spots.
128
This is
northbound to the Mass Pike.
Mass Ave to Route
Mass Pike on the westbound side, slow from Alston Brighton tolls all the way down to Framingham on the eastbound side of the Mass Pike.
corners just
Eastbound side of the Mass Pike, a little slow from the Poot Tunnel down to Ted Williams Tunnel, and an accident 1A
26-minute route.
in East Boston.
And it is slow going. Mass Pike to 290 on.
Near 145 on Winthrop, so try yourself some extra time. And the Tipper O'Neill Tunnel, slow on both sides. Here at 93, slow on both sides from Somerville all the way down to the Zakin Bridge. And 93 slow around from Boston all the way out to Medford here due to an accident on Elm Street in Medford. And 120 northbound also from Route 2 in Lexington all the way down from Route 1 in Peabody up. Backed up. Commute here. 120 westbound, southbound also from Denver down to Peabody. And 93 and 95 115 from 120 to the New Hampshire border and Route 3 on the northbound side. An accident.
Sunscreen and a live look over Chelmsford High.
Accident around Route 62 in Bedford, so you're slow from 62 in Bedford to Billerica here.
Took part in an emergency landing.
And 495 on the northbound side. Bumper to bumper from Route 3 in Chelmsford all the way out to Hayville stretch on around 213 and 213 eastbound a little slow and approach 495. And Route 3 northbound a little slow around the low stretch.
first on new center 5 eye opener. Now.
495 south backed up from Route 20 in Marlboro all the way down to Mass Pike, and 495 south backed up again around the Milford stretch. And 495 a little slow from Route 1 in Brentford down to the 95 in Mansfield, and Route 495 also slow from Raynham all the way down from Bridgewater around Route 24 due to an accident. 495 south as a bridge Route 44 in Middlebury area, and Route 24 southbound a little slow from 104 in Bridgewater to 495, and Route 3 is more fine from both sides from Weymouth down to Sagamore, and Route 140 more fine from
You have 0 reasons not to.
Taunton down to Medford, and 195 eastbound also from 103 in Somerset around the Bradford Bridge and Fall River here, and take over Rhode Island highways and Route 6 a little slow. You approach 95 and Route 6 and 10 connector slow approach 95. And 95 south also from 37 and Warwick down for 295 here. And 95 northbound, 95 southbound a little slow around the Providence stretch. And 295 modified on both sides from Attleboro down for Warwick. It's up for 295 north a little slow from 95 Warwick to
Stackable diamond bands are not.
Route 51 in Warwick here. And 195 eastbound a little slow from 95 to East Providence here.
$29.90. Factory.
And Route 610 connectors more on fine, and Route 4 backed up around the Exeter stretch on 4 southbound a little slow.
As much as you want.
And 95 is good to go from Warwick to the Connecticut border here. And Route 3 on the southbound side a little slow. You approach Route 6 in Sagamore.
You monitor.
And a good commute. This is BJ with you for a good evening with a good positive. Be tuned for the Weather Magician Late Night Report. Right after Sports Roundup, right after the Boston Red Sox, Houston Astros, Tussle and Houston. Stay tuned.